Well, in tough times, we also tend to see the best in people, right? And that includes organizations like the YMCA, which is now helping those in the healthcare industry right here in our area.
Paula Anderson is the COO and CEO of the YMCA and joins us now by phone. Paula, thank you so much for joining us. Tell us what the Y is doing.
Good morning.
Good morning. Tell us what the Y is doing to help out.
Well, we took some quick calls about 3 weeks ago now, or maybe 2 weeks ago, when this all started to really ramp up, from a couple of our local hospitals who said, hey, can you help out? And, you know, I positioned that to our team and said, could we create an emergency child care center for emergency medical staff so that they could be in the hospitals? And our staff immediately said, how do we do it? And so we literally flipped or positioned 3 of our facilities here in Lexington over the weekend 2 weeks ago to open for the employees of UK Hospital, St. Joseph Hospital, and Baptist Health in just 48 hours.
Oh my gosh, that is just amazing. Now, is this just for those healthcare workers, or can other people in the community get assistance with that child care as well?
Right now, the waiver we have from the state licensing is that we provide services for the medical community primarily. So they have to be on the list of approved employers to work with us on emergency child care. Now, right now that does extend past the hospitals, and we're working with a variety of other medical-related facilities to see how we can assist them as well, including some of our things like hospice and some of our nursing homes and some of the larger practices in town that need their employees to be on call to keep all of us healthy through this period.
Paula, that starts to turn into a lot of people, obviously, with kids that need help.
Yeah.
How is this working? How are you guys making it known that you guys are going to be providing this, and how does that process work for these folks?
Well, right now the process has to be through the employer. So if employees are interested in taking advantage of emergency child care for the companies or the organizations that are approved, they really need to go through their employer first, and the employer then works with us, and we work on an arrangement where they can go online and sign up. Right now we can't just open it up to the general public because of these restrictions that we want to be good citizens and do what the governor's asking us to do and follow those rules. But anyone who's interested in that can certainly give us a phone call or send us an email, actually, and we're more than happy to start those connections and try to assist if we can and if they're approved to work with us.
I think this is just such a wonderful thing that you guys are doing. I mean, again, our frontline workers there doing all of this is so important for them. And then for the kids themselves, I mean, talk about some of the activity. We've been, Paula, just kind of looking at some of the video from you guys. They're going to be busy and active.
Yeah, it's a challenging thing to get children to social distance. Let me just say that. But we're doing our best. You know, they're doing what children normally do when they're at the Y in smaller groups that we try to keep them, more separated, not just for their sakes but for the staff. But they're doing some academic components, so they're working on those homework packets that came home with them when school's dismissed. They are doing arts and crafts. They're doing some group exercise classes, in some cases, little yoga or Zumba for kids. They are swimming, and we did check with our local health department to make sure that that was an appropriate activity during this period. We're dying for some, bright sunny days so we can get these kids outside. We have plenty of room and space to do that, and if the forecast would just, if you could work on that forecast for us to get us outside, we'd sure appreciate it.
We'll get on Alyssa for that. Why is this so important for you guys to be stepping up and doing this? I know you guys do a lot, obviously, for the community, but this specifically.
Well, we're not a gym. We have an exercise component, but we're a nonprofit that serves the community, and our mission is to help grow healthy minds, bodies, and spirits for all, and to help our community stay strong. When we got the order, or we anticipated the order that we'd have to close for our normal activities, our immediate reaction was to say, well, how can we help? How can we stay relevant? and how can we serve our community during this period? And this is kind of the path that we decided to pursue. And honestly, I have to give a shout out to the hospitals. They actually thought of it first and made the first phone calls. But it's been delightful. And frankly, yesterday, in a quiet building, that's not our typical situation here. It was really wonderful yesterday to hear the children laughing and playing and having a great time, and balls bouncing in the gym, and that to me lifted my heart during this period of time.
Certainly lifts your spirits there. All right, Paula, one more time, if folks are watching and maybe seeing if they can qualify for this, where can they get more information?
They need to go to their employer first. So we're not staffed right now, frankly, to take general phone calls from everyone who might be interested in the service. But if they will reach out to their employer's HR department and make that call back to us, that would be the way to start this.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Paula. We really appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to
Yeah.
chat with us. So thank you.
That's just really incredible.
Well, my pleasure.
We just appreciate so many organizations and individuals in the community stepping up and doing things just like this.
Yeah, and we've seen it a lot happening, and that's been the cool side of all of this, is just seeing people step up, even though they don't have to.
Right,
just to say, hey, how can we help? And it's a real big deal for those medical professionals who have kids who are going, well, they can't be at the daycare, they can't be at school, and I've got to help save people.
Got to go to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we thank them, and we thank the YMCA for doing this.
Fantastic stuff.